Nice. Are we live? Are we live? Welcome to Turtle Talk Radio. How are we doing, guys and gals? Bear with me, just getting the boomer moments out the way. Configuration, and here we go. Big smiley face. Yes, indeed, we are here. Welcome to another Turtle Talk Live. How are we all doing? I see we've been chopping up in the chat as we wait. Thank you to everyone who tuned in a couple of weeks ago for the Blainer interview. It was awesome. The comment sections are as soon as that thing dropped after we went live, the comment section just went crazy. It's a bit colourful, worth having to read through if you want some entertainment. But appreciate everyone who chimed in. Depending on how you felt about everything, that's the whole point of it, is so you can make up your own mind on the information you were given. So open discourse in all of its colourful ways, just no slander. Loco Lou, we on. Yeah, we are, man. We are. Sexy glass. I know, right? I know. Picked him up the other day. Thought I'd give him a whirl tonight. I've been without glasses since just turning Tom. My last pair broke like early into the pandemic, and only chance now is to get a new set was just recently. So my eyes are thankful. And they cost a fortune. So, but yes, keep smashing that like button, please, guys. I really, really appreciate it. What's up, family? But we are here. Lots to go over. I had a break last weekend just to let everything simmer down. I was knackered, back at work, it's kicking me ass. But what can you do? It's paying the bills. And I'm here with Tomo. How are we doing, Tom? You good?
Good, mate. Shattered.
Tell me about it. Pietro's going to jump in shortly. He's just taking care of some bits and bobs before he comes in. But whilst he's away, as he doesn't really but he doesn't really collect much outside of TMNT, we're going to go into some Hasbro news, get that out of the way first before we dive into the meat and potatoes. All right, so let me quickly pop up the window. So yeah, Hasbro had its Ujima Flip. The FanFest Friday, they had a recent one, and let me go share screen. And yeah, I mean, was it this Friday they dropped them? It was this Friday they dropped the MCU stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it was, along with a bunch of other Power Ranger stuff, but they didn't drop, as we were just saying before, Lurker in the chat, what we not so much Tom, but me and you are eager to see was the Power Rangers TMNT crossover. We've seen when they're going to be released. We've seen how much they're going to be. No pictures yet. And like you say, I would like to have seen them, but kind of I get why they haven't yet. It's still way off. And no, they'll probably end up showing them at San Diego or something. You know, they like to drop pre-orders as soon as they reveal stuff. But what they did tease us with, if I go share, is we got some more Infinity Saga MCU. So yeah, we've got here a set of Iron Man 3, and we're getting our first Happy Hogan. I've always wanted a John Favreau figure. How about you, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, I can live without it.
I know I've been away from the Legends for quite a bit. To me, there's nothing that's been grabbing me in any of the lines. To be honest, the Shang-Chi line, not a chance. Great if you're interested. Great if you pick it up. For me, no, just not feeling that line at all. You know, but I'm kind of uninvested from the MCU now. So the Infinity Saga I'm interested in because it's covering the Infinity Saga. It's in the name. But current stuff, no, not interested. But yeah, so I don't even remember seeing this version of Iron Man in Iron Man 3 in amongst the cluster shit that was the finale of that movie. Say that again, mate, sorry.
There were so many of them, I can't keep up with what they showed and what they didn't.
Yeah, I know. They just there was a chance to just blitz through a whole bunch of them. So I'm really not interested in this version. I would probably just be interested in getting the Happy. And happy. Great edition. Another suited figure, a bit bulkier. You know, that's what we like, a different variation in size. And yeah, let us know in the chat how you're feeling about this one as we sidestep, if I get my directions right, to my favorite set of all time, the ladies. Yeah, so so we've got Miss what's her face? I'm trying to look like a man with that haircut, Mary Sue, and then we got Yeah, we got Pepper Potts in with 3 different heads in a rescue outfit, which is cool. I like the open mask one. Obviously that's the one that came with the one I got up there, and we get another ponytail. We got a ponytail Pepper Potts, which is good. Gwyneth Paltrow, who's so devastated that she admitted that she resorted to eating bread during lockdown. Can you believe it? Oh, I feel for these Hollywood people and the struggle that they go through. But yeah, we get a look at the backpack. That's like a more accurate one to the tech that she was brandishing. The open Infinity Gauntlet, which they were playing hot potato with through that end scene, and this lady. Yeah. Anyway, let me know how you're feeling about that, Tom. You know out of the Marvel Legends sort of game, really, aren't you? So
I don't touch Legends, to be honest, but that gauntlet looks too small.
It does. I mean, they got it accurate.
Like gauntlet, wasn't it, when they were throwing it about?
Yeah. I mean, they've got it accurate compared to the one they released before, but yeah, it does look too small. Like the one that comes with the new and improved Iron Spider from Mafex, that looked, that was huge. That looked pretty.
That's still small.
Yeah, I haven't got it myself, so I just from what I've seen in pictures.
Big, like it fits on the Hulk.
Excuse me.
It's probably about a third bigger than the Mafex one.
That does look small. So let me. That went down the wrong hole. If I can get my cabinet open without everything falling out, I might be able to show you a live example. So.
Or we get to see everything all over.
Yeah. Oh, the avalanche! Yeah. Imagine that. Okay, so we've got the most recent rescue, and we've got their rubbish version of what you put on the Hulk bath. So, looking at that picture, and I know I'm small in the corner, but so let me turn it that way. So yeah, compare it from the ground up, and you can see, yeah, Tom is right. This thing is huge compared to it. It goes up to nearly half of a thigh. That in the shot wouldn't go up to a knee. And this obviously is meant to fit on the Hulk bath, but you would have thought that one would too, right? So I don't know. Let me just pop that back. You're gonna face away from me because I don't like you. Close that back up. So yeah, you're right, Tom. It is looking a little small. I'm going to get to the chat in a second, guys. So, but moving swiftly on, we had Mark III Iron Man, and this, they're singular carded Iron Man from this kind of MCU gap filler series they did. They look really good, like the Mark 6 or 7 from the first 10th anniversary wave. Looked like a really good figure. A lot of detail, a lot went into the budget, and this one does look really good too. I like the uplifted mask, the little bits and bobs that you can put on his gauntlet, and yeah, the perfect sculpt for the Iron Man armor. Just for me, the colors are a bit inaccurate. The red should be darker. It should be more of a maroon red rather than a blood red. But aside from that, this looks all right. What are your thoughts, Tom?
I think it looks very plasticky.
Yeah,
I'm on it. Like the half masked, unmasked helmet thing looks really good for a legend.
Exactly, for a legend.
Well, they've done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this would definitely need an upgrade in paint. Make it more metallic, because it's very, it's got just the plastic sheen is the different from a metallic shimmer. So let me just see if we got Pietro in the back yet. No, because I'm screen sharing, it will pop on my screen. But yeah, and it was here's a look at it posed up with the little wrist missiles. So this is good for photography, or if you're not. I'm happy with the SHF version, but obviously if anyone's looking to get this armor to complete their collection, they're doing it, and yeah, it looks like it'll fit straight in quite nicely. They're still going with the little ratchet system on the elbow articulation, which cracks me up, because that's got the kind of similar articulation to the first line of these that came out before Legends really started getting going again. And that's just a random post. Can't even remember what that was. Something we shared in the group.
I didn't realise that there were 2 different dogs.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, Back to the Future group. Yeah, someone was arguing about not realizing that Doc had 2 different dogs, thinking it was the same dog over the whole distance of time. So yeah. So yeah, so that was fun. Yeah, let me stop the share, see what we're doing here. Get off. And let's go to the chat. Yes, so flying by. Turtle Boy's here. So let me have a look. Are you in the back, mate? I can't see you. No, you're not in the back, but you're in the chat. Fair enough. Fair enough. Don't want to join us live? Fine.
He's too upset.
Before we get in, let me explain the no shipping box for the cartoon dio. I was watching Blaine's live show last night. I missed it. He did text me saying that he did a live unboxing his. Now we'll get back to watching it. And said, yes, we should have done it, but unfortunately we couldn't. We are sorry for that. Okay. So no explanation as to why, but they're just saying they've acknowledged that it should have come and they're apologizing, which is fine. You know, that's all right. I haven't ordered it, so it's no skin off my chest, but I know inbox collectors were, you know, and there is artwork for it. I know a lot of people were, you know, unhappy with that situation, but it looks like they are aware of it and they offer apologies. So that, you know, fair play. Neil Robinson, evening chaps, evening, good sir. Like I need a Happy Hogan, putting him next to Mando for a shot. I was thinking about doing, okay, like director actor sort of thing. It's Mitosis Mark 21. Okay, the gold sucks on it, but happy makes me happy. Fair play. Yeah, it's more like bronze. It needs a decent gold on it. Happy Hogan looks like Flintstones from a distance. Pepper is the best in the set, easily. Turtle Boy, there you are. The size of the glove changes inside. Yeah, I know. But it didn't shrink down again once Hulk put it on his arm. At least I didn't think so, because when Thanos
about Spider-Man was like holding it like that.
Yeah. It was still massive. And when Thanos took it, he just slipped it straight on. It didn't need to change again. So I didn't notice it change in size when they were playing hot potato, but I don't know. The red is all wrong on the Mark III. Yeah, it is, mate. It is. Absolutely. Pietro, are you coming in, mate? Or are you just going to sit in the chat? I know. Well, we got the Hasbro stuff out of the way. There really wasn't much else to do, you know. We found like I know there's a bunch of Power Rangers Lightning Collection stuff revealed as well. But, you know, still waiting on those TMNT. But, yeah. So let's get to there. So, Tomo, have you picked up anything this week?
Just a couple of model kits. I got the Flame Toys Optimus Prime.
Yeah, that looks good. I know you're working on that today.
Yeah, for too long. I can't look at it and I picked up another Gundam today. I like having a Gundam stash. Not built, but looking all nice.
Exactly. This is my to-do list pile. Nice, fair play. But yeah, you've been working on that all day. Yeah, I had a few bits and pieces roll in, to be fair. What did I get? Majority of these bits and pieces, apart from a couple, I will be shifting. I'm not keeping. And this came through, and I pre-ordered this before I realized Mezco were dropping their one, which is the Dark Green Ranger. Yeah, which looks good, but obviously, and I would have kept it had Mezco not blown me out the water with their one. So still waiting for the pre-order on that. So I probably will be shifting this straight away, pretty much as soon as I can. I did my pre-order double take again.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's going on. I know. I see it, I pre-order it, and then I forget about it. And it's like, ooh.
This is the problem with such long pre-order windows.
Exactly. Here he is, finally. Admit. Yeah, so again, it's his 40th anniversary Bubba. I'm going to be shifting him. Retail again. Turtle Boy, you okay?
Hello, I'm upside down, right?
You're everywhere but straight. There you go. You okay, my man?
Good. How are you guys?
Yeah, all good, mate. Just going over some recent pickups. Something that did come in that I am quite excited about, which means my other one will be going up on the Bay of Ease, is the new Doctor Strange SH Figure Arts with the time shit effect, which is right there.
And
So again, mate, sorry?
a decent cape as well, not that
Yeah.
plastic that they had before.
No, not with that crap with the hinges. No, we actually get a fabric cape. So I have got the Medfix one on pre-order, so I can have a final decision on which one is the better, and then I'll keep that one. I know Takara have released their own effects set for this, and it looks awesome, but I have no idea where to pick one up. It comes with everything, LED effects as well. And another one of this, but it's for a custom project, one I'm really excited about. He will not be Super Shredder once I'm done with him.
Ooh.
Yeah. And just to gauge interest, obviously, this was a while ago. You've known about this, but I'm only literally going to be doing one shot with him, and then he's going back in the box and going up for sale, because no shade on anyone who collects Storm. Fair play to you. I'm just not a fan. This is my first Storm collectible, and I did not like it, which is sad because I absolutely love MK, and I've been waiting ages for figures, decent ones. The line isn't for me, sadly. So I'll be doing one shot with him, and then he's going back in the box and going up for sale. Probably a bit less than retail, because it came with a big crinkle in the bottom. So minting box collectors aren't going to be happy. But I don't know, if anyone's looking for one, let me know. And yeah, that is about it for my haul. Pietro, anything roll in for you?
Okay, now.
Yeah. Anything come in for you, pickup wise, or you still waiting?
Oh no, nothing at the moment. No, just wait.
Nothing on the way?
Nothing on the way.
No, nothing on the way yet. Well, since the cat's out the bag. Yes, as you know, the accessory set has been dropping like fucking bees all week. Everyone's been getting them. Everyone's had shipping notifications, minus someone. And don't worry, you're not alone. Configuration hasn't had his notification yet either. You can share the pain.
Bloody left my tiny violin upstairs as well.
Ah, damn. I've got a tiny guitar
I've
somewhere.
got guitars, actually.
Where is it? Yeah, I'll find it before the end of the streamers. I'll find it. Don't you worry. We're not leaving you out, Pietro. We won't do that to you, my friend. Don't do that to you at all.
As close as I can get.
Uh,
God, you're even tinier than mine.
Sorry, mate. That's it. There's a little rendition for you there. Hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, obviously, was chopping it up with those in the chat before we went live. People have been getting their sets, sound as a pound, enjoying them. Blaine said he did a live stream yesterday. He unboxed his set. He's loving it. And I'm glad that people are getting them. I've had my shipping notice. We're not going to rag on you too much, Pietro. Don't worry.
no.
Tom's had his shipping notice, so we're still waiting. International orders we haven't received international orders yet, as far as I know. But there have been some cases where people have been saying that their shipments have been lost or marked delivered and never turned up, and that's been the same for the diorama set as well. So yeah, obviously they've been delivering the Toon diorama with no packaging. Art packaging, you know what I'm doing with my hands. That's right. Just a shipper box. So yeah, very strange. Again, as it was said in the chat from Blaine's live stream, they're aware of it. They know they're sorry. They should have, but they obviously didn't offer an explanation. It's fair enough. They may do down the line, but yeah. So were you all excited for this accessory set? Tom, I know you can't wait, can you, mate? You cannot wait.
I'm super excited. No, I mean it looks quite good.
What do you think, chat? Should we I don't know. I think we might need to find a replacement for Turtle Talk. No, I'm joking.
Out.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just have a look at the chat quick. No, it's highlighted. 2 seconds. Here we go. Yeah, he is this. Yeah, TMNT configuration. He is as sad as me. I know, mate. I know. By the way, Neca Mondo Gecko is already available on AliExpress from Hong Kong. I know. I saw Zilu was lucky enough to grab his one. Couldn't wait, could he? But yeah, he looks really good. I've got mine on pre-order. Here we go. The mech TMNT figures, Gundam TMNT figures look so good, and it's going to be metal frames, so prepare to spend some money. Yes, we're going to get into that a bit later, but yeah, going to get stuck right into those because there's a little bit of information come from the Swoosh, thank you, about them that he said whispers of, so we're going to get into that. My Spirit Splinter replacement is about arrived in this week, hopefully. Oh, nice one. I'm playing with the baby turtles. The mech turtles are news. Yes, they are. I'm recovering them, mate. It's in the description. New head sculpts are more realistic. Now,
are they?
We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that right now, man. Right. So, let me share screen. Now, this is a screen grab of the thumbnail for the first review that went out on YouTube. If I can actually remember, but this is a great shot of the set itself minus the street sign. That gives you a good look at everything, all nicely displayed. So let me just quickly find, I can't remember who it was. There we are. Finding the channel. Here we go. Horror Man, his review of the accessory set. This would be his thumbnail, so give him a shout on YouTube. But yeah, so with the head sculpts, now what do you guys think? I'll let you kick this off.
I like them, apart from the eyes, and I know we've talked about this as well. I don't know why they done the eyes the way they've done them.
Yeah, they are all one color, so a bit weird. They look good though, but yeah.
I know exactly what you mean, and we're going to jump on that in just a second because I do have a picture up of that. It's just on a different tab, but yeah, so the faces, the mouths, all look good. Obviously, Mikey being the only one that's shown no emotion, as he was the only one to show emotion in the first set. Do like where they've taken these expressions from. Raph giving that little smirk, still remains, looks like Raph, Leo, and Donnie with the scary smile. Not wide enough for my liking, but this is kind of semi half of that. I know they said they took the face from when he's laughing in the doorway of the bathroom with April, but could have gone a bit wider for that one. But this, he does make this face about 7 different times in the movie, so it doesn't really matter. Yes, everything else looks good. Let me just stop share there for a second because I want to have a look for where are we? I've got so many tabs open, it's hard to find everything. So you would have to bear with me, un momento. Actually, it's one of the first. Where are we? Here we are. Here we are. So back to screen share. And spladoosh. Right. A good look at the different heads and of course the eyes. And as you can see, yeah, not sure what happened with the eyes. Now, I know there are people that might come along and argue, well, there's low light in the film. There's not much light, you know, different scenes, different lighting. Can't really see the eyes. Yeah, no, that's all crap. That's pretty much just, no, we just didn't paint the eyes. Sorry, but that's me. I don't believe that for 1 second. It's just literally, you have painted the eyes here, nice and brown, accurate, and then you just dolloped a bit of black paint on them. Now, granted, depending if you're going to shoot with them, yeah, light wouldn't really matter under the lighting you're using. But if you just have them on display, then you can obviously, yeah, there's a massive difference in the eyes.
And in fairness, it's not going to show up until it comes to the point where you display, say, that Michelangelo with old Raphael.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, because actually in the movie they look more like the black ones because the movie is so dark.
Yeah.
If you've done before with brown, you should stick to it, right?
Exactly. This is a problem. This is when these arguments get thrown out there, and it's kind of like, yeah, but the easiest debunk is, so what? You've done it before. Why the difference now?
Yeah.
You could have used that argument had you done black dots in the first lot, but you know what I mean? It's kind of like it's redundant. The argument's redundant. It's dead on arrival. You've tripped over the moment you've gone out the gate with that excuse, and so it's like it's been done before, and you just didn't do it this time. And it's like, is this the same with no box for the Dio? Was it a budget issue? Because that would make sense. May not like that reason, and that's fine. That's anyone's prerogative, but that could be a legit reason. We just didn't have it in the budget for the painting. You don't. The business is a business. We have no idea how these people's budgets run, work, whatever the decisions made. We're not going to know. It's not for us to know. But people will ask questions, and it's like what kind of answer we're going to get. But people aren't stupid. It's kind of like, well, you did it here. Why not here? And I think this is just. I personally believe this may have been a budget thing. Keep the budget down. I don't know.
I can't see any other reason for doing it.
Yeah. And I wouldn't, because I thought at first it might have been a QC issue, but everyone's is the same.
Yeah.
It honestly wouldn't bother me if they hadn't done it like that the first time.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly the same. Exactly.
And when you play them together, and especially if you like close-up shots of them, it's going to be really obvious.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a deal breaker, but it's just...
No, exactly. It's not a deal breaker, but it's just something we've noticed. And just raised a question. How come?
Mikey's mouth needs some black, some panel line.
Here. Yeah, it could have done with a bit filling in there. Yeah, I know what you mean.
The teeth in the middle, but it needs some black.
Yeah. A little bit of black wash should be fine on that.
Yeah.
And I've got a feeling that Mr. Jack Mitchell will be getting a lot of these sent in for eye repaints.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's a look at the eyes. So let's get back to see what the good people in the chat are saying. Shout out to everyone in here. If you could continue hitting that like button, that'd be great. If you have, awesome, thank you. And thanks for rolling in. So let's TMNT and Loco Lou lighting this chat up. Let's have a look. Play with baby toes. The make tools and new head sculpts. Of course, the head sculpts are for specific shots in the movie. Some are so fast you would miss it. I'll be covering it in a review tonight. Nice. Eye shape
that's fair enough, but that's kind of the same with any expression from any movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we know where the smiles come from. You can pinpoint those scenes, but just with the eyes, yeah. So eye shape is more accurate for film and bandana color, and shape is true. Those things are, yeah, but we're talking about the color. The brown in one eye and the black in that's. There's obviously a misstep there. Not judging anything else. We actually like everything else they've done with it, with the heads.
Agreed.
But yeah, so going over, but you're right about the brown color. Black eye color belongs to TMNT 2 movie. To be honest, even though their eyes in that movie were like this, I didn't actually notice if there were any color on it. It wasn't the first thing I was looking at. So could be. But we're gonna swing it back to
I think when you watch like the behind the scene with the animatronics, you can see clearly there's brown in the eyes. Even in the small movie a bit.
I mean, it might be that the scenes that they've taken these head sculpts from didn't show it that well.
Yeah.
It could be more accurate in that sense, but it just doesn't match what we've already got.
Yeah.
There's accuracy and then there's consistency. You kind of need both of them.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like the accuracy thing can be played off as just an excuse for something else. You know, it's a scapegoat argument. You know, you could be 100% right. It could be, you know, we retained the movie accuracy, yeah, but you just lost the consistency with displaying. You know, I'd rather remain consistent. Let toy photographers or people in displays sort out their own lighting with the eyes. Or if someone wants to come along and paint them up, I guess they can do the same, paint them brown or paint them black. But I'd remain consistent over minute details like this. Personally, for me, you know, it's like you said, it's not a deal breaker. I'm not even that bothered by it. It's just something I've noticed, and it raised the question of why. So yeah, let me so just jump back to the rest of the set because there's a little bit more to cover. Okay, so the little wee baby turtles, from what I have seen, don't articulate at the legs. Expected at this size, I weren't expecting them to, but they do obviously.
1/4 scale is not articulated in the legs.
Oh, there you go. I don't own that set, so I didn't know. I wouldn't know. But if that's the case, then yeah, straight copy.
The only difference is the mouth, I believe.
Oh, okay, could the mouth articulate on the quarter scale?
No, yeah, in the quarter scales, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Obviously, bigger scale, you can play with it more. Obviously, same again. We get another TCRI canister. The straw hat for Donnie. Now I
don't be stuck on the hat.
No, let's go. Great, they included it. Personally, I think it sits a bit too large on Donnie's head.
Yeah, it looks a bit too tall.
Yeah, looks like one of those foam gimmicky cowboy hats you get at like a baseball game. You know, you look at the movie still where he's sitting on the fence with the straw in his mouth. Yeah, it's a large hat, but it doesn't look like. We're just nitpicking now. You know, I am anyway. It doesn't really bother me which way we're getting the hat, but just observing, going by what we can see. So, Tom, let it rip.
I love everything about this set apart from that fucking hat. It's lazy. It's too big. It's not the right color. It's not weathered.
There's no way that.
No, you're right.
It's nice black brown wash.
Just sticking a wash on it and putting it in would have made it 10 times better. Yeah.
Because you can see with the panda, before anyone says, oh, you're just nitpicking, well, they weathered that.
Yeah.
They weathered that perfectly. That's brilliant.
Again, consistency.
But what's going to get used more, the panda or the hat?
Yeah. Panda was in one scene. Barely. Half a scene. Probably is in it for as long as Casey Jones' first appearance with his mask before he got knocked off his face. Or April's jacket. You know?
Ooh.
No, I'm just teasing. But again, it's kind of like you can just briefly going on. You can, as I said before in the stream, you can debunk that argument straight away. It was like, well, Shredder's cape was in one scene. Casey Jones' mask, 1.5 scenes. It's kind of like, do you know what I mean? It's an iconic thing, but that's just like, no, fair enough. But with these, you know, just, we know accuracy is, I'm tired of being just shoveled them excuses because they can just easily be debunked.
You can make the accuracy argument about the eyes and then point to the hat, which is completely inaccurate. No, what are you going to do?
Yeah. Exactly. We get the skateboard, which looks good. Again, very briefly, do you see it? I don't even think you even see the underside, so I'm just cool to get a skateboard. Obviously, the TV is just a reuse of the TVs they put out for like the Freddy with the arms sticking out of it, and I think they used this same TV for the one of the loot crates, with Shredder in it, which is fine. It's fine. Pork grinds, cool. I like the little details. Chips, obviously different pizza box to what we saw in the Photoshop first reveal, because obviously that was just a shrunken down image of the quarter scale they used, so it doesn't have the cut off corners.
with this pizza box, the exclusive of 2018 is gone. They gave it all.
But that's this pizza box though.
Yeah. I mean, now there's no exclusivity apart from the box.
Oh yes, I agree.
Haven't released.
Yeah, the only thing out of the San Diego movie sets that were exclusive that remains exclusive is Splinter's Chains and Shackle and Cardboard Crate. That's it.
Yes.
It's the only thing that remains limited and exclusive to that set. And yeah, but it does come with 8 slices of pizza. You get 4 in the box and 4 loose. And then, of course, you get the turtle wax bottle, which is really, really cool. Now, I have been asked by Pietro whether I'll be recreating this scene, because I did do a shot of this scene with a turtle wax bottle that Tom was kind enough to make for me, now that we've got an official one. And the answer is no, for 2 reasons. Why? I can't be asked to set that shot up again. But the main reason is because Tom made that accessory for me, it makes that picture more, I don't know, valuable to me. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like, yeah, I like movie accuracy, but because that's another artist's piece of work for the thing. There you go. No, it's fine. So I don't want to touch that shot. That shot, you know, that shot's done now. I won't be revisiting that.
I'm sure I've
nice
seen
it. Get it.
Just 2 people have done it so far.
I've seen one. I've seen one other.
I thought it might have been the same one I saw twice on 2 different groups.
Yeah, I saw, and yeah, it could have been. I think I saw it on Insta. But yeah, no, it's still a cool accessory to have. You know, give it all. You know, you can use this in other things. Biff uses turtle wax. You know, when he's polishing George McFly's car, and it's the same bottle. So
anything. A scene that's set in a warehouse or a garage or something, it's just something else to put on the side, you know. Absolutely,
yeah, great little accessory, and I'm glad they included it. And of course, lastly, we get which isn't shown in the shot, but we get the Bleecker Street signpost, which again is a reused signpost from, I think, Elm Street accessory set.
And the sewer lid.
The sewer lid, which I thought I would see in there. Yeah, you're right. The sewer lid, which is cool. Again, would have liked it if said NYC, but you can't. It's the city owns that name, so no, it's fine. But the sewer lid is great.
Yeah.
Sorry, say it again, mate.
Is accurate to the movie, the sewer lid.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. And you can incorporate it into a diorama if you build one. And of course, lastly, we get Shredder's crumpled up helmet, which is really cool. So if you have one of those. Not so in scale, but you know, those big toy vehicle dump trucks that you see people trying to customize, you can throw it in there as it's getting crushed. You can do the garbage scene where it's just there before he pushes his hand out at the beginning of the second movie, or you could even pop the head off of a shredder, have that sitting on the shoulders, total darkness, light up the background, and you could have him in a doorway eye challenge scene from TMNT Secret of the Ooze. You know, so it's all shadowy. His face is all shadowy because it's not there. So yeah, I really like this prop as well. So yeah, it's a good set. It's a good set. And like Blaine said last time, you know, it's like they haven't got the budget that time, then they'll find a way of doing it. Like you say, they would have loved to have included all of these in the releases, but we get a set and it's awesome. So
it's a really, like I said, I've got issues with it, but it's a really solid set overall.
Yeah, for what you get in it, the deep pools of items is great. Like, I mean, yeah, the panda was in one shot, but we get in it, you know.
That's cool. We mentioned the sign, the street sign.
Yeah, just briefly, the street sign. Obviously, we're getting that too, which will go well with people who've got the movie San Diego diorama, or even the regular retail one. Or if you like Pietro and you've built second time around, and configuration. So yeah, lots and lots of good bits in it, and I can't wait to get mine and get stuck in. And I'm sure you can't either, Pietro.
I'm looking forward to it turning up. I'm just glad it's shipped. That's all I'll say.
So am I, mate. It's such a weight off my shoulders knowing that it's on its way. It's in transit. You said it. The name of the stream. Let's come out of here and let's have a butcher's in what's going on in the old chitty chat. Okay, let's scroll up a little bit and let's scroll down. Here we go. Panda has articulation on the legs. Can you believe it? I didn't know Panda has articulation on the legs.
For what?
Nice. Completely pointless. That means he can stand up as well as sit down.
I don't think so.
Don't know, but if he can, I'm posing him with Deadpool as well. So you can have a little plush
articulation.
Sorry, mate.
I never complain at articulation if it's got it.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. That's why I was blown away by these accessory sets. You know, the ricochet effects. You can move them anywhere. They've got a little ball peg in them. I thought that was just cool. I thought that was just nifty. Skateboard is not accurate, just random, I think. Well, I mean, you only saw it from the top, and it was plain on the top. So I think, anyway, I don't know. The movie's very dark.
Yeah.
It's hard to see. It's the personal shot. Exactly, Loco Lou. It's a personal shot. You know, I'm glad I was able to do that shot before we even knew about this accessory. And yeah, I get to show off a piece that my friend made for me, so it's all good. Fun fact: the manhole cover, the manhole cover is in both movies. It has to be customized due to the size of the suits. Oh, okay, is that when they're coming out? I'm guessing. Panda like Chucky. Okay, yeah. God, I hope it doesn't come alive. But yeah, so that is the accessory set. Very excited, and yeah, hopefully people got theirs and it's not stuck in, or lost anywhere.
Whereas,
yeah, exactly. So now
that will come in a ultimate boxes sooner or later. Like, the heads.
What head? Sorry.
Do you think they will do ultimate Turtles figures with the alternative head and accessories?
Maybe for well, I mean, I would, if currently they're still putting out the regular Turtles 2-packs for retail, right? Yeah. I would assume if they were to stop doing those at some point, whenever they decide to just, we're not making them anymore, like a couple of years down the line for another 35th anniversary,
yeah,
they made then you could probably do here's ultimate versions to celebrate the anniversary. I could see something like that happening, like what they're doing with the Predators. Obviously, it's a long time since we had them before. Hopefully not that long, but maybe they might throw in another ultimate head. I don't know. I think that's pushing it a bit. They're playing fast and loose with their what they can, budget stuff now at the moment, by the sounds of it. But yeah, possibly, and it might be a way for them to get the accessories back out again, if they're not going to do another pre-order run or make them available for retail. So yeah, it's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. Yes. Okay. So let me go to the interwebs and just have a quick look here. Make sure I've got everything. Right. Okay. So just wanted to get your thoughts on this lot, gentlemen. Since we're on the NECA train, I'm going to share screen now. So, how are we feeling about the American Werewolf in London?
Yeah, I think it looks solid.
Let's click into a photo and have a little look-see. Pietro, what do you think? Are you a fan? Is there something you might...
Not a fan, but I think it looks great.
Yeah. I can't remember the film For Love Nor Money. It's been ages since I've seen it, so I have no idea if this... I can't remember if this looks accurate. I just have no idea if diehard fans are going to pick it apart or not. I don't know if they're happy or not, but it looks great to me, like you say. Once it loads to another picture, 2 alternate heads. And what amazes me, hopefully I can get to the shot of it, obviously the amount of articulation you get in the legs is fantastic.
It's ironic that they've made a crazy articulated werewolf that has better looking joints than April.
Oh, I just want to play that gif of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory saying, "It's funny because it's true." Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, that's Jason. Oh, we're getting another Jason. This looks pretty rad. But yeah, it didn't show the shot. What I was amazed by is how low down it can get. You know, that amazed me with how much it can flex out. But yeah, all that fur, all that articulation. And yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Well hidden.
I want to watch the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pick this up not to recreate any American. I mean, it's easy if you've got a back alley diorama, but I mean, just for anything, it could be a monster. Any of your heroes can fight. I haven't seen one with a tail. Did he ever have a tail?
I don't think so. I can barely remember it. In all honesty, I've only seen the film once.
Let me know if the werewolf actually had a tail in the movie, because I'm not seeing one on the figure.
It wouldn't surprise me if it didn't, because it was all. I assume it was stop motion, like superimposed back then.
Yeah.
When, like Stan Winston or something built like a full size one, but even then, I think the animatronics weren't, because it was the 70s, wasn't it? Or was it the 80s? I can't even remember.
70s, I think.
So I mean, that was like the special effects back then compared to what they could do now, you know.
Oh Christ, yeah. 2 seconds. Sorry, I'm just looking for the next item to discuss. If I can get out of this for a second. So yeah, let me know in the chat. Let's go to that now. Let's have a look, see what people are saying. Here we go. The aftermarket prices are crazy for the accessories. I know, yeah, they're going for ridiculous and selling as well. They're selling for stupid money too. On the plus, Blaine said Q quarter scale movie line will continue when cartoon quarter scale is complete. So maybe next year. Cool. I know there's a lot of quarter scale collectors out there. I'm gonna need a few of these and make a werewolf Foot Clan member. You can make an army. And apparently he had a small, very small tail. Very small tail.
Like a rabbit.
Yeah. But yes, so let me get onto this. Okay, all right. This is just too much to not gush all over. And I'm going to share the screen again because we're very, very, very excited about these, but would love to know more about them. The Gundam Turtles. Gundam! This is right up Tom's alley.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so these look absolutely beastly. Obviously, they're doing all four, and they've done a mock-up of Shredder. As you can see, we've got Mikey here. He looks absolutely beast. Apparently, according to Fruchtig, he reckons they'll be on the... I will trust his word because I can imagine he's got sources for the information. Sort of 8 to 9 inch scale. It's kind of like roughly with a metal skeleton, as what we were saying in chat earlier, Loco. But being that it's on a metal skeleton, there's a good chance these are going to be pricey individually.
So yeah, I'd rather just a normal plastic kit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I hope they give us that option down the line somewhere. But so yeah, obviously it will make collecting the entire line an investment. But also, if you do pick up just a one, then I don't want to bugger it up when I'm putting it together or painting it. So, you know what I mean? So it's going to test your confidence. I mean, how much are Gundam kits these days anyway, depending on scale?
So for say that sort of scale one, you'd be looking at maybe, I don't know, 50 quid, 55. I picked one up today for 55, which is a smaller scale than this, but about the same size because it's like a big kit.
Yeah.
So it's the 1-to-1 44th, but it's about the size of the 1-to-100.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't know how they're scaling these. You know, like they're say if they're 8 to 9 inches, are they meant to be like 80-foot tall, or are they actually like 1/10 scale? Or
yeah, exactly. You'll see they're meant to be a giant mech robot. How are they scaling it? Or just to compare it to something else, because we have a prototype, obviously physical, but again, nothing to compare it to either side. I believe this is the Leo, because you've got the katanas either side. But yes, there's a Leo. Here's a look at the 4. Obviously not a full image, but I like the fact that Donnie comes with a cape. Hopefully that'll be fabric and not hard plastic, but I don't know. Which one, if you were only going to buy the one, even though you all have your favorite turtle, and it seems to be the same with favorite turtle with all 3 of us, out of the 4, which looks like the coolest that you'd want to build?
Donatello.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Let me see them.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get a full image going on the old googly wooglies.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Just going to type that, see what comes up. Images. So we have the Shredder,
a rough the least.
Yeah, he looks the slim, like the least amount. Well, he's got the extra arms, I believe.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think Mikey, I like it. I like the most. Between Mikey and Leo.
Yeah. I agree. So we got Leo here. He's a poster here. Is there a full image down there? Trying to have a look. So let's move us out of the way. So yeah, so Leo comes with this massive shield, which looks pretty sick. There's a better image there. Like 4 sets of katanas, which looks insane. Donatello over here. He's got his staff. Yeah, this looks just credible with the goggles and the big sniper. Obviously, he's a sniper of the group in this version. Then we have a look at Shredder. It'll let me expand the image. I just brought me up a forum. God, I hate Google Images. It's so shit. Yeah, it's not bringing me up the full image. So I'd have to stick with that one. But the Shredder looks insane. Absolutely insane. So I may pick up the Shredder myself. Depends if they release them all at the same time.
Yeah, I'm going to have to wait and see what the price is.
Yeah, so we can do to see what the prices are like and see if they get a comparison in terms of size. I mean, if you look at this shelf cabinet, it kind of gives you an idea, like a distance feel for what kind of scale they'll be. And again, I could be talking out my ass because I have no idea what size this cabinet is. So there we are. Right, so let's have a look at the chat, see what that's saying.
So there's a news just now. The new Slash, they just shipped like the release of Slash Leatherhead. The pre-orders.
Yep. Oh, from the NECA store.
Yes, they just shipped. They just arrived to USA, and they updated the hip and the ankle joints, like these guys' turtles.
Oh shit! Okay. Oh, damn. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing from those who've already got the set.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems like there are better joints.
I mean, it's cool. They've updated it, but yeah, it's going to suck for those who...
Yeah, we already got it. Yeah, like us.
Yeah. Not me. I'm not really care about those characters, but damn. Okay. It's kind of like, yay, but that's the kind of news I'm seeing in the chat. It says trans turtles. What are you on about? Oh, I fucking hope they don't go down that route with the turtles. Toy Arc has information on them. Okay, it's 1/100 scale. Shredder would be the one figure to build if I had to pick one. Nice. Mikey's a second, Donnie, Leo, then Raph, in that order. Look up metal frame Gundams and you'll see a good comparison for price and size. Okay. That will do. Metal frame Gundams.
Well, let me put it this way. There's a good chance that we might not be doing our challenge.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, no. Nope. Wow. Well, this is what they're going. Jesus Christ. God, I really hope they're not that expensive.
How much is it, guys?
Some are coming out over 100.
Like some of them, you're like talking like 300 quid.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
wow.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
That's not happening.
No. Not whatsoever. I would be the max I'll be willing to pay is for one, because I'd really still want one. I'd nothing more than 100.
No, I mean, I pay up to like 65, 70 quid for my kits, and I'm perfectly happy with them.
Mm.
But they're made by people that I know make them all the time, and they're really good. Something like that, whereas untested, I don't know. It seems like they made them overly complicated.
Yeah. Again, it's waiting on more details from them. We might see something around San Diego time, I guess. Pietro, what are you thinking?
About price?
Yeah, just how you feeling about them now? Kind of. I mean, how much would you be prepared to pay for one if you were just going to buy one?
I don't know, £50.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it's still acceptable.
Yeah, that's the thing. Again, at that price, I want it to be remote control and do things on my command. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And fully built. I don't have to pay for that. You know, model kits should not be that expensive.
How much is a Gundam?
I say the one I bought today was 55.
Yeah.
You know, that's about what I want to be paying for a model kit that I'm making and putting. Like, you've got to buy all the equipment and everything to actually build them. Like, it's not too bad if you're doing it a lot, but to say like you, Ben, that doesn't build them.
Yeah.
You've got to splash out on the stuff that you need that you're only going to use once.
Yeah. Exactly. Like an airbrush would be ideal. Hand painting that thing, probably. I know we don't know if they're actually going to come with coloured parts that just need snapping on.
I assume they will.
Yeah, probably.
But even then,
it's gonna be very plasticky if you leave it just like that.
Yeah, you want to treat it with some weathering. There you go. I'd be terrified to touch it at that price, you know, just in case I do snap something or break something on it.
Yeah. And a metal frame has got more chance of coming loose because they're still on plastic joints.
Yeah.
Or if it's like the normal, like kind of like a rubbery joint almost, but I'd assume there'll be some sort of plastic joints in there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I I don't know if I would take that many pictures with it before it would just be a display piece. And it's like how much am I willing to spend for something on a display piece like that? I mean, I know people, you could argue that people buy statues all the time and that's their market, but if I'm going to semi-build something, it's just a cost factor where I can get 10 times more fun out of an action figure for that price, you know.
I mean, if you're into the model kits, then they're fucking great.
Yeah.
If you're not, but you're just a fan of turtles, then it's a big investment for what it is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so hopefully they're not. I know they will be. Just hopefully they don't hit us in the arse too much. Okay. Never mess this line with that price. $300 equals 6 pieces of a NECA 2 packs. It comes with the cult parts. Oh, it comes with color parts. Yeah, it will come with color parts as we thought. But yeah, I mean, let us know if you intend on picking all of them up at that price. I doubt we will. I would love to review one, but I would love to review all of them. I'd love to build them all. We were going to do a build challenge. Pick one, you know, probably get Rick involved as he builds Gundam as well, and I'd say, yeah, we'll pick one each and we'll just put it together, do a bit of custom work on it, and then be like, ta-da, and reveal them. If they were 30, 40 quid each, but at that price, no. And even then, I would still, if they were that price, I'd buy them all and do them all at another point. Just document the one. But yeah, it's sad to see that. It's sad to see that. Right, was there anything else I wanted to go over? Let me just have a look quick. Oh, since we're on the topic of customizing, and I haven't seen him in the chat, so I'm assuming he's busy, which is fair enough. I did want to share this. So let me share screen. And you may have seen this on Instagram if you follow him, but our good friend Rick has finished his latest custom, and that is of the Max figure. Now, I know very little about this character. I've seen it around, but I know very little. I don't know his origins. I don't know his backstory. I don't know this, that, and the other. But yeah, from what he's been telling me, and this looks accurate to the character image I've seen, and seeing the behind the scenes of this, he's done a lot of work, and it looks really, really good.
I love it. I think it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I love the paint. You know, the running paint sort of effect on his cuffs here, on his forearms. Yeah, all the sculpt work on his shoes. Let's go to another picture. There you go. Big boy as well.
Yeah, it's cool.
Literally, that yellow is so clean.
It is.
Paint in yellow. Rather than me.
It's got to be airbrushed. So hopefully sanded those wrist joints so he doesn't get any paint rub. The amount of work he puts into his work, I can only it's a safe guess that he knows his way around an action figure and taking it apart and prepping it. So yeah, no, I love the guy's work. It's like another sort of Craig Warwick with the amount of work. It puts me to shame because all I do is bloody repaints, and nearly every now and then do I go full on with the ins and outs of something like this. But yeah, I'm gonna outdo you, mate. I'm gonna outdo you with one project I've got coming up. It's gonna be good. But yeah, this is fantastic. So yeah, if you're not following Maverick UK, Maverick 5 UK, and yeah, it's his latest post. So yeah, that's what I wanted to highlight briefly. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much the news so far. Pietro, I see you've been doing a bit of work today.
Yes, finally, after a few months, there again on the shed diorama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking good. Yeah. So how long do you reckon you've got left? Depending on your time, of course, that you've got available.
Yeah, there's a bit to do. Yeah, still lights. I mean, most of the lights is done, but I have to do the the lamps, like, and a bit of the background, and yeah, a few details inside. But I don't know, a few weeks, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Sounds all good. Yeah, you have to keep documenting everything so I can put together another pizza slice episode. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all right. So all for that one person to come along and dislike both videos because it wasn't a full-blown tutorial and he got pissed off. But no, we've appreciated all the love that we've received on those other 2 videos of his. They're killing it, and they're really good. And it's just a great way to document his work and put it out there for him. And yeah, just show him off, as well as Tom's. And he's working on his Gundams now, but when he's done, happily do the same with his stuff. And yeah, just to put a spotlight on some other guys' work. So no, it's really, really good, mate.
Yeah.
That is it for me. Man, my time at the moment is it's getting crunched hard. So I'm working and filming. Filming your work is slow in the process, slows down your work tremendously. Anyway, but yeah, with the time now, it's very, very difficult to film anything at the moment. So yeah, my latest set of videos I'm working on at the moment, they're very, very slow. So it will be. I'm hoping to get one out next week, but we'll see. But yeah, so individual videos on the channel will take a little bit longer than usual. But that's why we're here, to kick back with a live, catch up with you guys. So yeah. So Tom, would you want, once you've done a Gundam build or the one you're building right now, do you fancy a pizza slice video of your progress?
I'll see what I can do.
Just some, yeah.
Take some feature, come on.
Just, yeah, you don't have to film. It's not a Plastic Action UK video, don't worry. Although that channel is surprisingly still doing amazingly well, and we haven't even done anything on it for the last 6 months. I know, longer than that, actually. But yeah, so I really enjoy that series. And I'll try and get something up there on myself as well. But yeah. Yeah, so that's it for news, guys. I don't know if there's anything else you want to gas about.
No, it's actually been a pretty quiet week, isn't it?
Surprisingly, I thought it'd be quite busy. It seemed like we had loads to talk about. We got through it pretty quick.
Maybe you want to talk about the amazing video of Judith today?
Oh, yes, of course. Forgot about that. Let me just have a look quickly, see here on the chat. I'll be getting all of the Gundam Turtles because they will most likely release them one every quarter of the year. Yeah, you're always going to have haters. Well, if they do that, then it gives a chance for people to get them. So I agree. It gives people a chance to get hold of them. But yeah, so Judith Hogue released another video, this time regaling us of the tale of how she was able to convince Elias, or Elias, potato, of how she was able to convince him to give NECA the rights to his face. And yeah, I dropped the video in my community tab earlier. So if you wanted to, if you're not subscribed, go check it out. It's the latest video she's got on there. And but spoiler alert, if you don't want to know, it's just time to hop off. But I'm going to get into spoilers. I say spoilers because it really ain't that interesting. But basically, she started off by telling her the whole tale of how she's got involved with NECA again. I'm like, yada, 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 come on, do we just get on with it? We want to know. And yeah, she was just going on about, obviously, Elias's reservations at first. And then she just basically phoned him up and talked him into it. I could have really, really sideswiped all of you who hadn't seen it and said, it ended with sex. I slept with him. In video. No, I couldn't do that. That's not right. There's false information, fake news. But yeah, no, basically she was basically just spoke to him and said, come on, this amazing opportunity, this, that, and the other. And the 2 key points that got him to turn around was it wasn't about him, because his reservations were he found it a bit creepy to have his face in the doll. He didn't get it. And one of the things she pointed out, it wasn't about them, it was about the fans and how much we love the franchise and its, complete collection. And she made him understand how much we would love his unmasked head. And Oh, what was the other one? Oh, that was it. That was it. Not far off. But she said, oh, and another reason is Elias, you were really hot back then. Basically just flattering him. Not now, you know. I love the way she said, you know, you were hot back then.
Just that fine knife.
Yeah, it's like you were, not so much now. But basically, yeah, just telling him how much of a dreamboat he was on set. And yeah, eventually he came around, and that's how we got this. That's how we got it. And so it was like, oh, okay. So there wasn't really much to it other than that. But you know, there we go.
Will it be an exclusive? 2000 and master.
Yeah, probably. Exactly. Yeah. Wouldn't put it past them. Put it that way. Super 7 doing a reissues. Oh yeah, Super 7 doing the reissues of their Turtles. I'm not sure. I saw the post. I didn't read the description. I'm not a Super 7, but I should keep on top of it. So I'm not sure the details of the re-release, but they are re-releasing them. So if you check out their Instagram, you'll see it all there. We need Judith to talk to Tatsu. Yeah, I don't know if they actually were in contact at one point. I have no idea.
Well, he couldn't speak English when they filmed that first film, so you know.
Neither could Tony Jaa when he filmed Ong Bak, and now we can speak it fluently, and that's only a matter of years. I don't know. I think he could be all right with the English now.
Judith and Elias weren't in the second one.
No.
When Tatsu had learned to speak English by that point, or the guy playing Tatsu, there's a good chance that they didn't really speak much, so it might not have been contact.
Yeah, true.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but
yeah, it's true. That's the thing. That's what I mean. It's like I would assume NECA would have asked her about possibly getting in contact with him, and I'm guessing that she has no way, or she doesn't have a number for him. But yeah, you would have thought that would have been the through road, but I agree with Tom. It's like they weren't in the second, and yeah, you know, I can understand why Elias and Judith still keep in touch, obviously, but yeah. So, but I still think Turtle Boy, you had a point with them releasing a masked version of Tatsu when he wore the training mask.
Hopefully,
could get around it that way.
At least we have the body, you know.
But yes, going back onto that, I did, and this will play into what we're talking about, pick up another little something, which was the Black Series Sand Person with googly eyes, because he looks like he's cross-eyed. Right, but now, where did his robe go? Oh, well, it was right here. I had it lined up, ready to go. Typical. It's not here when I need it. Okay. Well, that didn't work out at all, did it? But basically, yeah, I removed his robe because it is a damn good robe for a possible Tatsu custom. If you wanted to go soft goods with the robe. Needs a little bit of altering if you've got some sewing skills, but I think it's a good texture. It's big enough. It has big open arms to dangle. And yeah, I think it'll work. So I'm going to experiment with that. More on that to come. But yeah, just would have been nice if I actually had it in hand, which it was here a moment ago. Sod's law. I'll find it in a minute. But yes. And yeah, that kind of seems like everything. Let me just have a look, see if on the chat says anything. Super 7 are giving you a chance to get all 4 turtles instead of buying them in waves. Oh, right, that's it. Yes, thank you, Loco. Yeah, all 4 in one hit rather than one every other wave, or so on and so forth. So yeah, if you missed out on them, here's your chance. But yeah, so far. Oh, and obviously, just a quick reminder: issue 3, Last Ronin, end of this month. Bring it! Cannot wait.
Fucking right.
Good.
Yeah. The wait doesn't feel that long, I guess, just because we've had all of this, you know, the drama of April and all this other bits and bobs going on. That is, you know, there was a little period of time where I was antsy for it and really sort of felt the weight. But yeah, these last like month or so, just went, and I'm like, oh yeah, shit, it's around the corner, you know. So it has that little bit has flown by. But yeah, so that's it from me, guys. I'm happy to wrap things up here if you want, unless you know, anything else comes to mind.
Happened. But loads has happened, and we've just rattled through because a lot's happened, but not much to talk about.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. That's the thing. It's been. I mean, you could talk about the which I did have pictures up here. It's not NECA related. It drops the day after my birthday. Hope you get an issue. Oh, nice one. Yeah, so it's not NECA or Turtles related. Not everything has to be on this show. That's the beauty of it. But I have it lined up because I was prepared to talk about it. And let me share the screen. Should be here. The Gotham by Gaslight Batman. Now, I hadn't seen this picture. And it's the first time we saw this reveal, the wings. Tom?
Yeah,
Pietro?
I like this. I like it a lot. I just don't like how much it costs.
Ain't always the case, isn't it?
But I mean, there's a separate accessory pack with him. Like, you buy separately. And if you want the lot to get it over here, it's about 180 quid.
That's right. As you can see, there's the main standard figure set, and then you get the wings. Sort of load. Here we go. Which obviously fully articulate. It's a great additional piece. You know.
It is really cool.
But yeah, how much did you say it was to buy over here?
To get that, like the figure with the wings, is about 138 quid, I think. But then there's a separate accessory set with, I think it's got like the grapple gun, and like they class it as the Victorian vigilante set, so that you can use it with that Dog Nocturnal as well.
Oh, okay, right. I see.
Like that's what they're classing it as, but it's blatantly for this figure.
Yeah.
And by the time you buy that, it's like nearly 180 quid.
Yeah. I mean, the only upside is they're not trying to give you a little, you know, a bunch of swag that no one really gives a shit about that boosts up the price. But yeah, it is a lot.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the way they do the accessory sets is fucking weird. Like for list.
Yeah, they haven't got their bearings on that yet. They're still dicking around with different kind of methods and systems.
I'm just find the picture of it. Oh, there we are. Right. Let me put this in the chat so you can see it.
Okay. 2 seconds. Right. Oh, yeah. Okay, wow. So you get the shackles, your grapple gun, a light lantern, possibly. 2 grappling effects, a belt, this ginormous gun, goggles, and I'm assuming ammunition for this gun or something else. Oh, so there's a list right here, Ben. Jeez, I've got new glasses. Fucking, I can't even see the list. Sorry. Yeah, so a pair of goggles, 2 hook and line bars. Yeah, handgun with removable drum. That'll be that. So it's a handgun. The shotgun, pair of handcuffs with real metal chain. 3 stick hand grenades. That'll be them. Lantern and grenade bandolier. So damn.
So that's clearly for the Batman, but you got through the nose to get it.
Yeah.
So no, I was tempted on getting it, but not for that price.
No, we'll just live vicariously through D Amazing's reviews, which will probably drop tomorrow.
Right, and there is also this, which I forgot about, and it just popped in my head. But it is turtle related.
Oh,
New.
hit me with that rhythm stick. Okay. And it loads. And while I'm going over here. So that's that. So let me kill that. Let's come out of this. 2 seconds so I can get back to it. Close that.
All right.
Okay, so what we've got going here then. Share the screen. Ah, yes. I forgot all about these. Good Lord. Yes, yes, yes. Now, let's dive into this before we wrap up the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. Playmates TMNT versus Cobra Kai. Yes, mate. I know it's Playmates, but I don't care. This is my inner child going, yes. Okay. This is a mix of my inner child and me as an adult still being a child, just in the man's body, just both shouting yes. Okay, so we got Raphael versus John Kreese, Leonardo versus Miguel, Michelangelo versus Danny LaRusso, and Donatello B. Johnny Lawrence. Okay. Donatello's getting his ass kicked. Okay. Just saying that now. But yeah, so no images. Can't wait for them. But yeah, this is going to be lit, as the kiddies say. And now, Tom, please tell me what you think about these. I know it's going to be funny.
I'm looking forward to them. I'm not going to buy them because they'll be shit, but I'm looking forward to seeing them.
I don't know what to think about.
Yeah, you did a little bit. What was your mind thinking right now?
I don't know.
I'm
Let me try and read it. Let me try and read it.
You remember the Last Action Hero figures in the 90s?
That's what I'm picturing up here too.
Like that sort of a look. Like big, bulky, like no articulation.
My God.
Judo chop. I know. I can't. I might just get these for the shits and giggles. I don't even know if I'll open them or... I mean, definitely not going to be doing toy photography with them, but I think just be cool to have.
If it's in good packaging,
yeah,
they'll be deep in the box on a shelf somewhere.
Yeah, that's just like retro on the wall. That's yeah.
But what sculpt do you reckon they're going to use? Because I mean, they're not going to make a new turtle sculpt, are they? Let's face it. It's going to be one of the older ones that they've got.
Yeah,
would make sense. Would make sense.
Yeah.
So, are they going to use like the movie ones that they just reissued?
I reckon probably could do. Yeah, considering it's based off a movie, you know, the pairing is with a live action series. I would have thought so.
Mike.
Unless they make them look like, make the Cobra Kai guys look like a cartoon. Well, they're going to look like a fucking cartoon anyway, aren't they?
Well, they released that Cobra Kai game on the Switch, which kind of it was like Streets of Rage, but you could play as Cobra Kai characters. So it was a Streets of Rage style format, but they sort of animated like Miguel, and you could play as Sam and Daniel and Johnny. I think you could do Kreese as well. But yeah, they gave them sort of an animated toon look. So, you know, they might take inspiration from that. I'm not sure. This is the thing. I'm so curious as to how they're going to look, you know. But yeah, this is mental.
Only we can guarantee is they're not going to look like John Kreese, Miguel, Daniel LaRusso, and Johnny Lawrence. That's pretty much all we can guarantee.
Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest.
but I cannot wait to see what they look like. I'm proper hyped about these, and I don't even want them. I want.
But that's the thing. You're gonna have. Are you gonna have? Is Johnny Lawrence going to be in Cobra Kai outfit, or is he going to be Eagle Fang? Obviously, Miguel. It's hard to tell. Is it Miguel going to be in Eagle Fang, or is he going to be in Cobra Kai uniform? I don't know. It's like you say, I don't know. Or they're going to be in civilian gear. I don't. Too many questions. Too many questions. Yeah. Either way, I'm hyped. Hyped, absolutely. But yeah, good pull. I completely forgot about this, and it's one of the most fun. This is what I really wanted to talk about in this show for today, anyway. So yeah, let's. I'm
trying to remember.
Let's go back and have a look. See
they
what
did have a release date. Remember?
Like Lou said, it's nice, but not for me. On the Batman, yeah, it's the same. Sorry, bud.
I'd say no. October, November, they're slated for release. The Turtles packs.
Oh, okay. So there'll probably be a bit of time before we see a picture of them then.
For like the SDCC weekend.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Pixel Dan will love them.
Probably.
Yeah, I think that's free. He'll love them.
Configuration is cape and mask. Looks awesome for the Batman. Yeah. I'm tired of Batman figures from Mezco. Give us so many Batman figures and Gomez figures. I'm losing interest. I agree with, I know, but McFarlane are doing the same with Batman. It's Batman, and there's a gazillion different versions. Gomez, I agree with you on though. They could easily dial that back, but they won't because it's their own character. Will these be animated or lifelike? If so, what lifelike version will they represent or toon represent? I know these are the questions. Can't wait to find out.
They won't look like, you can guarantee that.
Hell to the no. Yeah.
But who cares? They're going to be fucking awesome.
They're going to be fun. I can't wait. Hopefully the box art is lit. I've got to stop saying that word. Fuck's sake, Ben.
Imagine if they do it like Street Fighter art style on the box. And like that's why I want to see like the anime sort of artwork on there.
Yeah. I do as well. That's it. Will they come in a box or will they come in a blister card?
It's got to be a box. White box with the Cobra Kai logo and the Turtles logo on it, and then a big splash art thing on the back. I'm talking myself into buying the fucking things.
Oh, mate. I know. I can't wait. That put a smile on my face when I saw that. I just thought that was the most insane combination, but it can make sense. Makes sense. Just a great crossover. You know?
It's gonna be really good to see him.
Yeah.
Whether they're good or not is another matter, but it's going to be really cool to see him.
Yeah, 100%. I think that was a good note to end it on. I think we're good. Yeah. Nice little nod to end it on. So yeah, that will wrap up this one. Nice and short and sweet, you know, covering everything we can, chin wagging it away. And hopefully next week we'll have our accessory packs. And I'm including Pietro in this as well. I hope he does get his soon as well. We might not. We have no idea when international come in. Just nice to know that they're on their way.
Ours.
Ours, yes. Ours. Can't, yeah. And yes, you as well, configuration. I hope yours arrive very soon too. But yeah, I'm just happy they're on their way, and I'll get to shots with them when I get to them. I'm in no rush. Plenty of time for all of that.
It's ironic that only one of us is in a rush.
No, he's the one that ain't got him on the way yet. Well, that's enough. We won't tease you anymore, Pietro. But ours are on the way. In fact, I am going to check my tracking right now.
It's me.
Go to my emails.
It's red now.
I know, right? Got to find the email first. Oh, here we go, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Check your tracking right here. Come on, internet lag. And that one, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, no details.
There we go.
Oh, you can have that one then, Pietro. You can have that one. It does say in transit. I'm not going to give you my order number. You crazy? So is that at the top?
Inside a warehouse.
Yeah, inside a warehouse.
It's
The shipping label is in transit on the way to be put on the box. Oh dear.
What a joke.
Loco Lou, take care, my friend. All the best to you. Yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Thank you, everyone who's still in the chat. Appreciate you. We are going to wrap it up. Please do follow all these guys on Instagram and Facebook if you haven't already. Links are in the description. Facebook link in description if you want to chop it up in the pages you've got there. Supporting the channel, we have a T Springs if you want to grab a bit of merch, help support the channel. Let's have a look, see if there's anything you fancy. That'd be great otherwise. But until then, yeah, happy to chat to you, happy to see your faces, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye. And we're off the air.